But the question is, can anti-Semitism be linked without also banning the DEI policies that put it in place?
Yeah, well, you can't solve, 1,000-year-old problem, okay, by getting rid of DEI, but you can lower its manifestations on campuses. You can get rid of the ideology which racializes everything, which puts Jews in the white oppressor category, and which encourages students to think of their lives based on identity group rather than individuals. And so it can be very helpful. And I've been a complete advocate. And I wrote an op-ed in the New York Post about a year ago, when the Cornell president quit, saying, that's nice that the Cornell president has quit, but until Cornell gets rid of DEI completely, it can never solve its problems. And that's my position now. I'm advocating it. I hope, again, if somebody from the administration is watching, I hope if you do strike a deal with Cornell, that you insist that they unwind this horrific July 2020 anti-racism program agenda campus-wide that the former president imposed on the campus. That's the first step. Getting the campus to focus on the inherent worth of every individual rather than identity group is the first step to curing the campus problem. It's not going to be enough in and of itself, but it would be a massive first step. And personally, I would rather see the administration force Cornell to unwind, as I said in my New York Post op-ed, to rip out by the roots the July 2020 anti-racism initiative, rip it out by the roots and all its manifestations, no matter how they've rebranded it as belonging and inclusion. Okay, they no longer use the term DEI. It's now belonging and inclusion. Go back, look at that July 2020 initiative that she imposed on the campus. Look at everything that's manifested from it. I've been at Cornell 18 years, and I can see in my observation a clear dividing line in the problems on the campus for Jewish students. And that dividing line was that July 2020 anti-racism initiative. And it needs to be gotten rid of. I'd rather see Cornell do that than have to pay $100 million to the federal government, where it will just get lost in the federal largesse. If the federal government wants to do true structural change to Cornell, it needs to get rid of DEI, particularly the DEI programming that started in July of 2020. Now, I don't think the school will do it. Again, I have no inside knowledge on that, but it's a religion to them. I believe Cornell would rather take a massive financial hit than give up their DEI programming. And that's something the Trump administration is going to need to face. Are they going to force these schools to truly and completely abandon this racialized view of education? Because if you don't get rid of that, if you allow that to linger in the background for 3 years, it's just going to come right back.
Yeah.